All right, I tell you, when you get behind the wheel of this car, it is a major concern if you're a parent about your kids and your safety. And so Tracy Whitman is joining us here tonight. We're actually focusing on kids' safety in their car safety seats with an In Focus this week and also online at abctnews.com. So Tracy Whitman from the Maryland Kids and Safety Seats campaign is here to help us kind of sort it out on In Focus. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, where were you 10 years ago? I got to ask you that first when I was trying to get my kid in the car seat.
I promise this program's always been here. We're Maryland's best kept secret.
What are some of the things that parents really need to be aware of?
Well, it's too much to go over regarding everything that could possibly go wrong. So what I've done here is I've pre-installed some seats that are correctly installed.
Okay.
And I've done one with the lower anchor system and one with the seat belt. So you can see they're both tight. A lot of parents tend to think that one's better than the other, and they're really the same type as long as they're installed correctly. To check for correct tightness, we come down to where the belt path is, and we grab the shell and we try to move it side to side.
So it shouldn't move at all?
It shouldn't really move at all.
Okay.
Yeah. We do double check your angle, and then after that we go into checking things with the baby. So for rear-facing children, we are looking at things like a nice snug harness.
Okay.
Where we cannot pinch any webbing away from the body, a chest clip at underarm level, and the strap should actually wrap down behind their shoulders to kind of hold them down inside the seat itself.
Okay.
They actually wrap down behind their shoulders to hold them down inside the seat itself.
Okay.
The carry handle position has to be used according to the instructions, and if there are body inserts or head inserts, you would need to use them according to the manufacturer's instructions as well. Obviously, register your car seats. We do suggest that you use one within its lifespan. And if it's been in a crash, we recommend that you check your car seat owner's manual to ensure you don't have to do replacement, or if they have a criteria for minor crash, you may continue to use it.
Okay, now this is the rear facing.
That is correct.
Let's go around and talk about the front facing.
Okay.
I'm going to come around this way. And obviously, what age do you start with the front facing, Tracy?
The way the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends is that you need to use the rear-facing convertible to the maximum rear-facing weight or height, or at least age 2. So children should be at least age 2 before they're turned front-facing. Most of the seats can accommodate well past that 2-year-old mark, and we are seeing 2.5 and 3-year-olds coming in rear-facing.
All right, let's take a look at it.
Yes, so when they are able to turn forward-facing, this one I've installed with a seat belt, which again is nice and tight. And the difference between the two as far as the seat belt working is if you look at this one, it's loose. There is a feature in here that you can actually activate by pulling all the webbing out, and it will actually start to ratchet back, and it will lock as it goes back. So what happens is you have a nice tight seat belt. I can't pull that out any longer. And then I have attached my tether. The dynamics of how this seat works in a front crash is going to change from rear to front facing. So what we do is move the straps up above their shoulders. So the straps for forward facing should be at or above their shoulders. We still have a nice snug harness, and we still put our chest clip at underarm level.
Okay, and I would say it's obviously a good idea to practice this.
Yes, yeah. If you go to a car seat inspection event, if you go to our website or call our helpline, we can set you up with somebody who will show you how to go from A to Z. You'll know everything you need to know to protect your child by the time you leave.
Okay, all right. Tracy, so much. Thank you for coming in. Car seats aren't the only issue. One of the things that we're talking about here on abctnews.com, we are tackling all issues when it comes to children's health. Vaccines, sleep schedules, and mental health are also important topics that we're going to be dealing with in depth. Check out our special section with what you need to know. You'll find it all at abctnews.com.